Welcome everybody, Dan here with RnR RV, and today we're checking out the Residence by Keystone 404DN. It'll most popularly be used as a destination unit. It's huge. It has 3 slides. It has its own kids room. It's sweet. Let's check it out. Immediately up front, you're going to notice just the nice big windows and how much natural lighting's going to be brought in from there. I love being able to see out of the camper. You really don't take the big windows for granted. You got your tongue jack, dual propane tanks with hard plastic cover. You got your batteries here, and they also get protected a little bit by the front of the coach. Slides 1, 2, and 3. This is the living area, kids area, and the main bedroom. They all have a slide. As with all the Keystones, you got 3 layers of protection on these slides. You have your first rubber layer. You have another oh, I'm gonna get it for you guys, trust me. They're tight, that's a good thing. I'll cheat, I'll go down here. And then you have this U-gutter underneath. This is gonna guide water all the way down onto this flap. And that way, if you close your slide while there's it's raining or anything like that, it's gonna try to get as much water down here so you're not trapping any water inside the coach. All right, let me back our way out. As you can see, there's lots of nice big windows all along the side. It's a good look. You got your outside shower and water connections all kind of in the same place, which is nice. And then you have a nice big generous storage area under here. This is actually going to be underneath the bed. And you see it's like a hydraulic open, it's easy to open. I'll open it a little later. And then we have some of our vacuum hookups here. This does have a vacuum inside of it. Stabilizer jacks in all 4 corners. A nice big window in the bedroom in the back. It is satellite TV prepped. And look how nice and big this setup here is here at the awning. Huge awning, lots of room to play under it. You got 2 entryways on this guy. With the nice big 3 steps to get in and out. You can see this comes up. You can come right into the bathroom. You don't have to walk through the living room, walk through someone's bedroom to go in and use the bathroom. This is just in and out use. If you're gonna have a second doorway, that is the best way to go about it. Nice big windows here. And you also get a slider door on this guy for even more natural light. Obviously you have the glass, but you also have the screen there as well. And just a nice big clean look. You do have the outdoor speakers for jamming out here. But let's check it out. Oh, and lastly, you got your outlets out here underneath the awning, protected from the elements. So this guy is big. I don't know how we're gonna start. Let's take a left. Let's work our way back. So we got a little hallway right here. You got nice little hooks for keeping coats and things like that. So you do get a carpeted bedroom, which is nice. Take your shoes off, feel more at home. So this little area here, you can set up your TV. You can also use it as like a little desk area. Obviously, if you had a TV, you could hook it up as a computer, like right down here. And if you wanted to work while you were here, I mean, this can be a destination model. Like people do live in these, so it's nice to have like a little desk area. Right down here, I could see myself either keeping like the computer down here, or using whatever you want here. But I think this is kind of what they were thinking of when they were going with the design. It just kind of makes sense. Huge wardrobe space over here though. You got big wardrobe racks here, and even more up above. Ginormous. And then a nice big drawer right here as well. So we got a king bed on this guy. And you also have generous space and a nice little headboard in the back. But as I was telling you before, I had to pull it up a little farther. So that's the vacuum attachment I was talking about. You can see this is accessible inside or outside, which is nice. And this is easy to put back down. Like I said, nice big king mattress on this guy. You can see it's a nice thick mattress. It's comfortable. I do love the trim they put around this as well. It's really nice. Nice attention to detail. This is the chocolate interior on this guy, if I remember correctly. And this is going to go all the way through. Okay. You do get your own door as well for privacy. I mean, a nice big real door. And you also have your own AC unit in the bedroom. So coming out, you're immediately gonna see the bathrooms right here. The bathroom's also gonna have its own door. You got a porcelain toilet, undisputed champion of toilets right here. Nice big storage here as well. Lots of room for linens, paper tissues, things like that. A nice big adult shower. These are very tall. You can be Shaquille O'Neal and shower in this thing. I'm 6'1", you can see my eyesight. So I wouldn't have to actually adjust anything to shower, but I can barely touch the ceiling lifting all the way up. So nice big room to shower, which is important for bigger guys like me. Medicine cabinet, healthy size. You also have this nice lighting right here as well. Cool thing about this, since this is a little bit higher up to raise and lower the fan, we can just have this little switch right here button, and you can see we can get the fan going. It's all here, touch of a button. You don't have to try to reach up there or anything like that. It's all controllable just right here. And that is close, so let's make our way. Nice little curtains, and the nice big windows for natural light in our hallway here. Coat rack, like I said before. And then we have a nice big open living space here. We're not gonna quite get to that because we're gonna get to my favorite room, the kids' room. Let's check this out. This is gonna fold down into a bed. You do have the ducted AC in here, so it won't get too hot. A nice big bunk right here. This is actually gonna fold up, give you more room if needed, but this folds down into a big healthy bed. And this right here, you can have your TV mounted. You could go with the other desk option. They did give that, but they give nice big storage in here as well for the kids. You can sleep 3 in here very easily. I didn't turn all the light on, unfortunately, but you can see how much space we're getting right here. More than I could ever fit, that's for sure. So nice kids room, their own space, which they always like. They like to know that this is their space. It's cool. I like it. And they get that same trim that you get in the bedroom as well. It's all matching all throughout. And then we can see it again right here. So this is gonna be our entertainment center right here. You're gonna have your AM, FM, DVD, Bluetooth hookups. You can mount the TV right here or set it here. You have this nice little built-in right here, which is wide enough to put like DVDs and things in, which is important. And then you have, look how big this space is up here for just anything and everything you could ever want. I mean, it's huge. I mean, just my hand for comparison, like huge. And I love the tinted glass through it as well. So you have your fireplace here, and your entertainment center, inside, outside controls there. And then right when you walk in, you have your 2 bar stools right here. A nice little breakfast area, a good area. This is probably where I would keep maybe some shoes on the bottom or something like that. And then right here is what I was telling you about earlier, is where you hook up your vacuum. You can see it just closes here, hooks up right here. You do have the wood flooring, so it is going to be really easy to clean, but they do include it in here for you. Up top, more just ginormous storage. You do get the LED, just easy push. You can turn them on and off easily, just click of the button. There's a Hideaway bed. It's gonna sleep 2 incredibly comfortably. Folds out, comes out all the way to almost to here. But they're also gonna have like kind of their own space. Nobody else will be sleeping in this area. It's private enough. Nice big shades. They opted to go with the shades. They're just quieter, especially if you have people walking all around in this thing. The blinds can get a little noisy. And I also think they look a little better as well. Good overhead storage on this guy. This goes all the way through, and you get that same tinted glass we saw before. Nice little kitchen table here. This is actually going to extend out. You're supposed to lift it up and do it, but I can't really do it both with 2 hands, so it's a little loud. But you can see this folds out. And then underneath, you have a little storage area down here. If you did want to keep maybe like some games or things like that, you can keep those down there, kind of hidden away. Now let's get to the kitchen. This is a nice big kitchen area. And you also have the fan up top, which I like as well. So one of the biggest double bowl sinks I've ever seen. You also have soap and removable head for easy cleaning. Lots and lots of counter space. Nice high quality drawers that click when they open and close, which is nice. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 power outlets just in the kitchen countertop space. So if you want to have, you know, toaster oven, crock pot, Keurig, all the above, just all set up and ready to go, no problems. Big generous storage down below. This was where I would see myself probably keeping my garbage can. Nice to have a place for a garbage can, especially in your trailer, and they give you generous space down here. Coming this way, you're gonna see we got more drawers. I love drawers that are right next to where I'm cooking. One of the biggest crimes in the RV business is when they don't put drawers here. When you don't have drawers here, you're searching, you're hunting for cooking utensils, and it's a nightmare, especially when you're not a good cook like me. The last thing you want to do is be like, all right, I got all my cooking supplies, I got all my ingredients, and now where are my utensils? Underneath the oven, I really like to give you a drawer here. You can put all your, your smaller pans, cookie sheets, things like that, and they have their own space. A lot of times when people travel, they have to keep that stuff in here because there's really no other space to do it, and it can bang around or it can dent or something like that. Another thing on this oven, you can see how much space vertically they give you up and down. When you're looking at ovens, that's what I really look for. If I can't fit anything but a frozen pizza in there, what's really the use of an oven? You got nice, big, generous space here. I'm not a professional measurer, but you can definitely see you can fit a bigger casserole dish, things like that in here, no problems. 3 stovetop burners and that really pretty backsplash they included right here. This is gonna lift up for easy cleaning. A wider than usual microwave. I would say most microwaves cut off probably right about here. So they're giving you an extra like 4 inches of space or so, and you can really see it on the inside how wide this thing is. I don't know, it's really hard to give you something for reference, but a nice bigger, wider microwave, and then generous cabinet space up top. And you could fit all of the above up here. Oh, and that's not even the end of the storage. We're still getting there. Bringing our way over, we got a full-size fridge freezer combo. And we even have a little ice maker on this guy. Especially as most people are gonna use this as a destination model. It's nice to have a space where you can keep your food all in one space, make big trips to the grocery store, and know you can fit everything in there. And then finally, we have more storage on this side. This is the other side of this is accessible from both sides is what I'm trying to say. Nice big drawer here. And then this is kind of where I think of having my bigger pantry right here. Definitely big enough where I could fit anything I wanted in here. Lastly, I just want to try to just give you one more lay of the land on how big and wide everything is. You're not crowded at all in this guy. Looking back this way, you can see everybody's kind of has their own defined space, which is nice. And it's great for its purpose. So if you're looking for a destination model or a bigger travel trailer, this was the Keystone 404 Residence. My name's Dan. I'm with RnR RV. I'm part of the concierge department. I don't sell anything, no numbers, anything like that. All I do is try to help you find the best RV for you, because there's a lot of them out there. So hit me up if you have any questions. My email's down below. And happy camping, guys, and subscribe to see our latest inventory.